are. Comiket. Biggest convention I've ever been to. What a location. I worked my way all the way through so that I could get to this terrace. Try to capture some cool cosplay. The Genshin impact is going to be strong, I can tell. I actually always love capturing cosplayers at rest. Just doing normal stuff. Just chilling. Holding on to your staff. Oh yeah, here's the amazing building, the heart of Tokyo Big Sight. Kind of unbelievable. People still trickling in. By trickling, I mean hundreds or thousands. The scale of this thing is ridiculous compared to any convention I've attended, and yet everything's working really smoothly. I've honestly felt way more crushed at a PAX than this. Just hanging out. Very easy to green screen out. Sugoi! I love Bloodhound. Apex, awesome. You're Sugoi. Cyberpunk, I love it. Yes! The moon! Beautiful. Arigato. Hmm? Very cool. I love it. Full metal. Arigato. Konnichiwa, Yor. Hello. So cool. Sugoi. Arigato. Cool. Sugoi. Arigato. Yeah, very cool. Perfect. You see the back of it? The whole look. So cool. You just need a beer. Arigato. Oh, so fierce.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Arigato. Wow. Catalyst, Bloodhound, Octane. Yeah. Very cool. Arigato.
Thank you so much.
Tinkerbell power! Ah! Down with Wendy. Yeah. Whoa. Awesome. Arigato. Here comes 2B. Ah! You got me. Arigato. Oh.
Movie.
Yeah, movie.
Yeah.
Ah. Whoa. Sugoi. Yeah. Arigato, Chainsaw Man.
Yes.
My favorite Genshin. Oh. Very cool. Sugoi. Arigato. Konnichiwa, Zhangli. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Whoa. Sugoi. Arigato.
Thank you.
I found a secret loba
Oh,
hiding.
video?
Yeah, video.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. Konnichiwa, loba. Wow, the fan is so cool.
Yeah.
All your little details.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta zoom in. Wow.
It was so tough to make it.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
very difficult.
Yes.
And the jump bracelet? That's easier?
Not original. Yes.
Yeah, that's a little
I'm
easier.
sorry.
But you made this yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And the boots,
Yeah.
everything.
Thank you.
Loba is so cool.
Thanks.
I'm glad I found you, hidden back here. Thank you for letting me film you.
Thank
Arigato.
you so much. Bye.
Still people pouring in to the West Halls. Taking a little break from cosplay hunting to recharge. But just look at all these people. Gloves for Nazca.
Hi.
Hello. Video. Very cool. Oh. Wow. Konnichiwa, Anya-chan. Yeah, very cool.
Thank you.
And just the right height. Arigato. Splatoon. Yeah. Wow. Big sight. Yeah. Arigato. Video. Yeah. Video. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Big sight.
Excite.
Whoa. My heroes. Arigato. My heroes. Yeah. Cool. Some action. Do some action. Yeah. Best friends. So cool. Details. Look at the details. Wow. Whoa. Sugoi. Arigato, my heroes. Ningguan is my favorite.
No.
She's my main.
Thank you.
So elegant. So powerful. The best character in Genshin. Very cool. Cool details. Sugoi. Arigato, Ningguan. Princess Zelda. Should be Queen Zelda. Wow. Such a beautiful costume. The details, may I? On the... Let's look at the wrists. Oh, wow. Sugoi. Arigato, princess. Which should be an overwhelming experience, has not been. It's actually pretty chill here at Comiket 101. And I spent a bunch of time catching up with cosplayers, finding some of my favorite characters from various things. And you could spend all day doing that very easily. But I thought I would try to do one video that was walking through the main convention spaces. So let's see how that works out. So here we are over in the West Hall, moving away from the cosplay, which almost every time I tried to do, I got pulled back by something else awesome, some other favorite character of mine. Tokyo Big Sight is just a whole nother level of convention space. They could very easily put on, I feel like all the conventions I've ever worked for at the same time. Like each iteration at the same time. It's just such an enormous space. But well laid out and very well managed by these volunteers. I'm super impressed. The highest level of impressed. Though a lot of credit to the attendees as well, who are just fairly relaxed. Now, that said, I wasn't here at 7 a.m., where the most diehards gather to get special issues from their favorite authors. So, I mean, it may have been a different vibe then, but I don't know. It feels like people here just generally don't want to get in the way of each other having a good time. It wasn't even that bad on the train. So the thing I was most concerned about was just being smushed. But not so much. A lot of people are taking off for the day. Comic hunting coming to an end. They have these big waste disposal stations where you can get everything sorted. The most tireless volunteer I've definitely never been to an event that had more cosplayers at it. And the level of craftsmanship, very, very impressive. Over there is Restaurant Avenue. Which I do feel sort of the draw towards. As you can see, I'm going mostly against the flow here right now. Which might just mean that most of the halls have started to close up. I really don't know. This is my first time. Truth be told, information about Comiket in English, you have to go searching for it. There's a very small international part of the website. which was enough to help me figure out how to get tickets, but you need to depend on some translation app or do some forum searching to really figure out a lot of things. But I just skimmed it. I figured I could mostly show up and just jump in, see what it's like. I'm gonna try and accelerate past this cosplayer so they don't think I'm following them. There's a real protocol here about making sure that you have some consent for filming of cosplayers and pictures and such. Which obviously is a good idea anyway, but can be less practical at some conventions that I've seen where there's not necessarily great space for the cosplayers and for the people that want pictures. Things are happening ad hoc. You either can get your snap or you just lose out. So there's a lot of pressure to just hurry it up. There's a couple kombinis here in the convention center. A Family Mart, and there's a Lawson that I passed. Let's go downstairs. See what we can see while we can see it. Do not sit here. Do not sit on this wall. For people who are specifically nerds about vending machines, often vending machines are cash only. There are many that will take the IC cards, which you can use for the trains. But then this place has the rare, just pay with your Touch Visa. For those that care about vending machine technology. Even though I came for the cosplay, this is really like the main event here. As you can see, starting to pack up. But the artists' circles, as they call them, this is what people line up before the sun rises so they can get into. They can meet their favorite mangaka and get some sort of special limited run thing. When I first came in, these halls were packed, which combined with the fact that I was going to try the cosplay terrace was the reason I didn't come in. I've always kind of been a fan of breakdown setup time, though, at any convention. It was only a matter of time before Cthulhu became a cute anime girl. But this is a whole very specific world that I'm obviously not well versed in. It's an underground comic scene, but at the same time, it draws so many people that... Is it underground? This is how a lot of artists get their start. They release fan works or self-published originals, get a following, get noticed. I think over here is a big gathering of their volunteers. I have no information on this, but somehow I'm willing to bet that their volunteer corps does not have a cool nickname or a special name. I mean, they might. But they almost seem too serious, too professional for nicknames. Kind of just want to go up to a random volunteer and tell them how amazing they all are. But I kind of think they know. How could they not know when they organize something of this size? Oh. Well, there you go. The victory chimes. A round of applause. They done it. Paper suppliers. Anyway, that's just a small taste of one of these mega halls in the East Wing. And I just wanted to give you all an impression of how big just one section of this convention really is. And what an achievement it is to pull it off so safely. This being their first year back from pandemic shutdown. They have their summer Comiket and this winter Comiket. Well done. See you next time. Well, Comiket Day 1 is coming to a close. I just had a nice talk with Hamon, who is one of their volunteers. I decided not to turn it into an interview since it's a little bit ad hoc. But he told me that I was right in my guess that they don't have an official nickname for their volunteers. They call themselves Comiket staff. And he said that obviously in 2019, pre-pandemic, this was even huger, but today's turnstile would have been just a mere 90,000 people, which is still enormous. That's still bigger than any convention I've attended before. And as they get back to pre-pandemic levels, they're going to be looking at 200,000 plus per day. So this convention is just enormous and so well run. I did have a chance to tell all of their, well, not all of their volunteers. There's an army here, but a group of their volunteers who were relaxing a little bit as the convention closed down, how impressed I was by how smoothly this is run, how friendly everyone is, how calm everything is. I'm blown away. This is how you scale up a big event. And it's all about the people involved, including the attendees. So the sun is slowly setting. Big site. The main building there behind me, that strange monolith, which I think might actually be like their central offices up there. Very cool. But people are slowly filing out. And I think I should do the same. Though I'm curious if everything shuts down 100% or if people sort of wander to some other spot. The culture here when it comes to conventions is just a little different. But regardless, this was totally worth a trip here to Tokyo Big Sight. And my friend who I just made told me that maybe in the future I should work at their international desk. Problem is I don't speak enough Japanese. But thanks for joining me. See you next time.